Good morning. Hello, Glasgow. I've always wanted to do a TED Talk, so I'm happy I can tick that off my bucket list. All I need to do now is catch a salmon and kidnap the Pope, and I'm all set. The business landscape has changed dramatically over the last decade. Internal equals external is a radically disruptive manifesto for a 21st century business. Internal equals external has underpinned pretty much everything my business has done since we set up in 2007. We've gone from 2 humans and a dog back 9 years ago to a business that now employs over 750 amazing, passionate people and does business in 60 countries. And this blurring of the internal-external distinction has been the key thing that has underpinned this journey for us. Usually when I do speaking, I have a beer, but then it's 9:30 today, but then I remembered I'm in Glasgow. Okay, let's do this. So, culture can be sales, finance can be marketing, sharing can be dynamite, inside should be outside, and outside should definitely be inside. The walls have come crashing down, and only the best of companies are alive to the possibilities that this now offers. Internal culture has got to sync seamlessly with external perception. The days of the disconnect are over. If you imagine a coin, but not heads or tails, and one side you've got internal, the other side you've got external. Today, in today's new business reality, the coin is spinning so quickly that the heads and tails blur into one. And the best companies are alive to this and are taking advantage of this. And in this talk today, I'm going to outline the implications for company culture. I'm going to show how we've taken advantage of this. And because I was told I had to, I'm going to present a conclusion. But don't worry, it's 5 words long, one of them's fuck, and it's plagiarized. Which is pretty much always the best type of conclusion. So today you don't just want to give customers a peek behind the curtain, you want to spin the coin quickly and give them the keys to the house. So what's created this new business paradigm? Gen Y, interconnectivity, digitization, technology, yes, to a certain extent, but it's demand coming from the consumer. People want more. They want more alignment, more engagement, more connectivity, more honesty, more transparency. People don't just want to buy something nowadays, they want to believe in something. People no longer just want to buy from an organization, they want to buy from an organization whose mission, whose values, whose beliefs align with and are compatible to their own. People want to believe in something, and you need to be able to give them that opportunity. So this whole new business paradigm puts a huge emphasis on company culture. Company culture is the very fabric of an organization. It's its shared consciousness, it's its collective belief system, it governs every way every member of that organization thinks, feels, and acts. Culture is an organization's DNA, genetic code, and moral compass. I like to think of company culture as what that organization does when it thinks that no one is looking. But the problem, or indeed the opportunity, is that today someone is always looking. I see company culture as being a self-fulfilling prophecy, and I see it being a self-fulfilling prophecy through 2 culture loops. And this one is the first culture loop. So in today's business reality, the walls are down, the best companies are completely obliterating the gap between themselves and their consumers. And this is the first company culture loop. So company culture directly impacts the quality of your core competence, regardless of what you do. The quality of your core competence directly impacts the price point you can charge for that, which impacts your gross margin. The better, the more sustainable the price point, the more you can invest in your team, in development, in your people, the stronger your company culture is going to become. The best companies are the ones that have as little as possible between themselves and the customers, which means that this is a super tight loop, which is going to accelerate their trajectory. Company culture impacts the quality of your core competence, impacts margin, impacts how much you can invest in your team. This is the second culture loop. So how your organization's members think, feel, and act directly impact how the consumer perceives your business and everything you do. How the consumer perceives what you do impacts their willingness to build a community around about your organization and your mission. And community today, when you're building a brand in the 21st century, is the holy grail. The better the community, the stronger community you can build, the bigger positive impact on company culture. So through culture loop 1 and 2, the stronger the culture is, the stronger it's going to be in each loop, and you can get a head start on the competition. So how do you ensure your company culture is amazing? Firstly, your organization needs to be underpinned by a compelling mission. It's no longer enough just to make something. It's no longer enough to exist to make money as a business. You need a mission that's going to galvanize your team and your customers and place everything you do in the context of a higher meaning. My company's mission is to make other people as passionate about fantastic beer as we are. That's why we exist. That's why we get out of bed in the morning. That dictates how we should make any decision, and it's what we believe in. So whatever you do, you need a strong mission. Integrity. Company cultures are organic. They develop over time. They can't be imposed. They can't be invented. And integrity is currency, and integrity is key to building a lasting and sustaining company culture. Clarity, consistency. Everyone inside and outside your organization needs to know exactly what you do, how you do it, and why you do it. And you build a culture by being consistent over years and years. And finally, hire, and even more importantly, fire by the values that you hold true as a company. This is the values of my business, and most companies' values are a collection of acronyms and buzzwords put together by a management consultancy firm that don't give a damn about their own culture, let alone anyone else's. Respect, ethics, responsibility, things that are so basic they have to go without saying. The test for us was, if we can't put our values in a t-shirt, we should burn them. So this is what we believe as a company. We bleed craft beer. We live and die by what's in every single bottle, by what's in every single glass. We are uncompromising. We refuse point blank to compromise when it comes to anything we do. We blow shit up. We are geeks. And without us, we are nothing. And the us in that sentence refers to our staff, but also, more importantly, our community. So here's some examples of things that we've done underpinned by this internal equals external philosophy. Firstly, community sourcing. You'll notice it says community sourcing and not crowdsourcing. I hate crowdsourcing because at the end of the day, the crowd don't give a damn. You can community source, but first you've got to put in the hard yards, you've got to put in the time to build a community that care about what you do. #Mashtag was a democratically designed beer that we made online where over 100,000 people contributed to building the recipe for that beer. With the Bar Hunt, 7 of the last bar sites that we've opened have been found by our customers, by the people who enjoy the beers that we make. No retail estate agents, no expensive people in the books, just loads of people who love beer and want to help us in our mission. With the prototype challenge, we let consumers be our R&D department, and they vote for what beers they want us to make. And then there was a one that really game changed it for us, equity for punks. So our business is owned by a community of 42,000 passionate beer enthusiasts who cared as much about what we do as we do. We launched Equity Punks in 2009, and when we launched it, it was a massive gamble. It cost us £100,000 to put together at a time with only £50,000 in the bank, so we gambled our entire future in making this idea work. And we wanted to change the relationship a company has with the customer. We wanted to take small business finance kicking and screaming into the 21st century. We wanted to put an end to the slightly adversarial producer-consumer zero-sum game and create a win-win situation for everyone. So Equity for Punks has helped us raise the money that we've used to expand our business, but more importantly, it's locked in this community. So we don't just have 42,500 shareholders, we've got 42,500 ambassadors, we've got 42,500 evangelists who are the heart and soul of our business and who've helped turn us from 2 humans and a dog into the company that we are today. And our AGM that we recently had in Aberdeen had over 6,000 people there. So Equity Punks for us is the ultimate incarnation of the philosophy of obliterating the distance between ourselves and the people who enjoy the beers that we make. Another application for my own business is what we've called DIY Dog. With DIY Dog, we took the recipe for every single beer that we've ever made, including this one, and put it online in a PDF for people to download for free. This was all of our intellectual property. This is usually the thing that companies have under lock and key. It was a downloadable PDF that anyone could download on our website. This is the keys to our kingdom. This is everything that's important to us, and we wanted to share that with the people who enjoy the beers that we make. Loads of people thought we were crazy for doing it, but we kind of like doing things which are a little bit crazy. And for us as a company, we stand for empowerment, knowledge, education, sharing that passion, sharing that expertise. So by doing that, again, we were able to blur the internal-external divide and build an even deeper bond with our customers. So all of this is underpinned by culture, and culture is what drives this. So the best companies are the ones that don't have walls between themselves and their customers, and the better your company culture is, the closer you can take your customers to the business. So don't fuck up the culture. The stronger the culture, the less walls you need to have, and the more relevant internal, external can be for your organization. Thanks, Glasgow, and peace out.